Hey Siri, play Dido, White Flag.
Just gonna have to let this run for a minute, man. He's gonna skip to the chorus. Yeah, leave it here. Leave it.
This is a musical representation of how I feel about Manchester United.
Go down with this shit. I'll put my hands
Too late,
up
we're here now, man.
and surrender. There will be no.
Amorim Army. I will be happy again one day, man.
Honestly, bro. Fucking hell, man.
But yeah, welcome back to another episode of Peckham Reds. Yeah.
He's Nate.
I'm Nate.
I'm depressed.
And this is Len. Obviously,
bro, 2-0 Crystal Palace. Let's just talk about
2-0 Crystal Palace. Might as well just jump straight into it. Why can't we defend? No, that can come later. Why can't we score goals? Because that's the more pressing issue. Like, why can't we create chances?
Why did Amorim play Kobbie as a striker, as a false nine? Let's talk about that. Why? After playing him at a 10 and he done well in Europe, why did he play him?
Do you know what it is? I feel like we are at the point where something crazy has to happen, if that makes sense. He's trying anything at this point. The number 10 thing worked. The false 9, do you know what it is? The weirdest thing about it worked for the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then once they kind of got to grips with his positioning, that was it. It was done. Shut it down. It was it. Kobbie had a couple good opportunities.
Hit the post as well.
Hit the post, and there was another one that came to him, but he weren't able to get his shot off properly. I was thinking, yeah, this looks all right. It's not too bad. But again, we know better. Then reality hits. 20 minutes in, is like the intensity drops off. The commitment drops off. It's like they have no idea what they want to do. One thing we do so often, and it frustrates me, we don't play the ball fast enough, and I don't get why. Like, I know the manager wouldn't have told you to step on the ball. Like, there's always there's so many times where a player is making a run. Every time a player is making a run, the ball doesn't, like, a man will step on the ball, he'll look up, then he'll go backwards and pass to another. No, fizz the fucking ball into your midfield.
And it's funny, the only person that would do that for us
is injured. He's fucking injured, bruv. And why does it
Would you say it was an ACL?
Yeah, ACL out for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
man, long. I had my criticisms of him at the start of the season, but he's coming to his own, even more attacking wise than defensively. Like, there was a pass that he played over to Ahmad again, kind of similar to the Man City goal. Like, his technique and his ability on the ball we're gonna miss it so much. We're gonna miss it, Carl. We're struggling with him in the team already, and he's the only one that wants to break lines and play.
He even chipped in with goals and assists as well.
Do you get it? So it's like, now he's injured. Where do we go? Who do we depend on? Ahmad, our saviour. As much as I like Ahmad and as much as I want Ahmad to do well, we have to call a spade a spade. Ahmad doesn't know how to shoot. Like,
you're taking wild shots. Now, here's the thing. You said we need to be careful about turning on it.
Yeah, no, I'm not turning on it.
Yeah, you're not.
I still fully believe in his ability, but he needs to work on his shooting.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to shoot. He kind of reminds me of, that's crazy, of Kai Havertz in a way where, let me land, when the ball comes to him fast and it's instinctive, he knows what to do. But when he has a bit more time or someone set him, he just doesn't connect. Yeah, like, there was a couple, not even just in the Crystal Palace game, but there's been a couple times where the ball's been set back to him and his shot has just been wild. It's not controlled, body back, like, it's just smashing it. Like, he doesn't get his body over the ball. He's not making clean contact. And it's mad because even when you go and look at the goals he scored, maybe apart from the Newcastle goal where he actually slapped it, the connection that he gets on the ball isn't the greatest. Obviously, it goes in and he's doing well. Big him up. Like, he's always in the right position. He's always willing to put himself out there for the team. So I can't complain. But I feel like if he does sort out his shooting, forget it. You can't speak to him. So hopefully that improves by the end of the season.
You know what's disappointing about his shooting sometimes as well? He's small, so he should have a lower
center of gravity,
which would make you more able to control what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's just, I don't know if it's his technique that just looks a bit funny to us.
He needs to work on his technique.
But no, but what's crazy, when he was at Sunderland, he was cutting in and whipping them. Like, I don't know. It's just a bit of a funny one, innit? Yeah. But, like, what's there to even speak about? We've been there for so long. Even when we win, the problems that we have are still persistent. We beat Fulham last week, just about beat Fulham. Again, Martinez, lucky goal. But really and truly, until Martinez took the deflected shot, it didn't really look like we was going to score.
Yeah.
It's our issue. We never look like we're going to score. And then on top of that, we don't keep clean sheets. So how can we possibly win games? We don't win games by being defensively sound and keeping out the opposition and winning 1-0. Yeah. And we don't do that, and we don't score enough goals to go machine for machine.
We don't even score in the first half.
Bro, we don't score before 30 minutes. Unless it's a penalty.
Some
and
stupid
even then,
shit.
So my thing is, who's to blame?
Is the manager partly to blame for the Crystal Palace defeat?
I'll say he has to take responsibility simply because of his team selection. More importantly, Kobbie and number 9, false 9. When you have Xerxes, who can play as a false 9, and Højlund. But the thing with that is, you've given them chances and chances and chances. Between them, they have 5 Premier League goals, brother. Like,
that's bad. I'm seeing stats about one's not scored in 11
do you
matches,
get it? Like,
one's not
so
scored in 13.
at the same, as much as we want to criticise him for putting Kobbie as a false 9, we've seen what happens when he puts our strikers up there. They don't do nothing.
These are strikers that were brought in before him. So
exactly, like, this is not his ideal.
No, Ten Hag has actually cursed us, you know. Yes, his recruitment has set us back so much that when you deep it,
but like,
okay, why no? I want to hear your no.
Carl, this is not a Ten Hag, and this is what I keep on saying. We like to do this thing where we have recency bias, and the last guy, we put all the blame on the last guy. But this has been going on for way longer than Ten Hag, who, apart from Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad now.
Okay, let me tell you why.
Who in the last 5 years has been signed who can actually say this is a successful signing, apart from Bruno?
Okay, no, you know what? You're right, yeah. But let me tell you why Ten Hag is a bit different, yeah. Throughout, like, from David Moyes up until, like, let's say Ten Hag, the players might have not worked, but at least we had seen them proven. So Fellaini didn't properly work, but at least we had seen him proven in the Premier League. Bastian Schweinsteiger, for example, didn't work, but we've seen him proven at Bayern Munich. But this is where the difference is with Ten Hag. Who the fuck is Malacia? Who the fuck is Anthony?
I heard that.
Who the fuck is Højlund? And do you know what it is? We're spending big money on these players, bro. But it's really ruining us,
I understand
bro.
that, but that's the shit, bro. You can say that for so many players, bro. Who the fuck was Dimitri Payet before West? You get me? Like, bro, people sign players with lower profiles in hope of the return being... I get you.
Did West Ham spend that much money on Payet?
But, bro, I understand that, but cool. Højlund wasn't an unknown player. Højlund's, even now, bro, really and truly, if we get a couple wing backs who actually play to Højlund's strengths, don't get twisted, I still feel like he needs to stop wrestling in that, but...
Call it wrestling kills me.
Yeah, bro, that's what he does.
What it is, yeah.
He needs to stop wrestling.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, even the Crystal Palace game, when he came on, you saw little things, he drew fouls and whatnot. If we have players who are going to put the ball into the box and he knows that all I need to do is be in the box, because the deliveries are coming, he's going to score goals. One thing about Højlund, he knows how to finish. He, like, as much as we get onto him, when the opportunities present themselves, bro, he knows how to finish. This season, he might be going through it a bit, like, latter weeks with confidence and whatnot. But bro, let's not forget the same guy who went on a 5-6 game scoring run last season. Like, we've seen it. He knows how to finish. It's just that when you're getting 1 or 2 opportunities a game and you're missing both of them, it's going to be highlighted more opposed to someone who, like Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is going to get 5 or 6 good chances a game. If you put Højlund in Kai Havertz's position, it's a totally different conversation. No one's going to be saying none of these things that we say about Højlund now. Why? Because everything's geared towards making him score, putting him in opportunities to score. Havertz, I'm speaking about.
Yeah.
In our team, maybe a lot less now. But Garnacho was out for himself. Obviously, since the incident, he's become a lot more disciplined and his decision making.
Using his left foot, I'm really loving what
his decision making's improved a lot. So big him up. Like that's all I can ask for. If there's criticism on you, don't bitch. Don't come out and say, "Oh, you guys are wrong." Put your head down and show people why you are the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, I'm not saying he's the truth, but he's done a lot to buy confidence.
Bear in mind, he's still very young.
Yeah, and he's still very young. He's done a lot to buy our confidence in him. So I feel comfortable with giving you a chance because I know you mean it. If that makes sense. I know it's not a half-hearted thing. Like if he played well for one game, then he stopped. But in the last since he got exiled, I'm sure he got at least 2 or 3 assists and left foot, right foot, the same kind of thing. Getting to the byline. And crossing it in. I was watching a video the other day about the goals Gyökeres scores and just about Amorim's formation in general. We are so far from what he wants, yeah. It is crazy. And this goes to my point with Højlund as well. As soon as we get wing-backs who actually know how to position themselves and don't keep us stuck in a back five, it's going to be revolutionary.
It's not just the position, though. It's actually the ability.
No, I heard that.
Because we need someone that will actually create and not be
I heard that, but it starts with it starts with positioning. Obviously, if your fitness levels are good, you're more time you're going to be in the right position. As a wing, I'm talking about wing back specifically, so not midfielders. And for you to have good position as a wing back, you need to be able to get up and down. So there were so many opportunities in that Crystal Palace game. I can name game after game this season where we'll be attacking and our wing backs are still kind of in a defensive structure where, bro, as soon as you see that ball transition, leg it. Yeah, but get to the other side. Obviously, by hair, they're not suited. They're not suited to that sort of XYZ, that sort of play, that sort of style. So our hair is going to take time, and once we actually get in wing backs and whatnot, things are going to look a bit different. That's why I have a lot of hope for Dogu that just signed. Yeah. Hopefully, from what I've seen,
he's Danish, but what is he really?
I have no idea. Man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know.
He might be Ghanaian.
I don't think so still. Dogu. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know mad about him. I don't. Yeah. I've just seen clips and whatnot. Obviously, it can be misleading, innit? Because we saw clips of Anthony and all of these things, innit? However, I'll say the things that we need from our wing back, it looks like he has, and he can become a very good wing back at that as well. So
he's Nigerian, by the way.
Yeah, I told you he's not Ghanaian. Yeah, he's physical abilities, fast, strong, very strong. Like I say, hold a man off the ball, fast, strong. He likes to see. I was just talking about Martinez making runs forward and breaking lines. Again, he likes to do that. He's competent. He's a good dribbler. He was ranked in the 99th percentile for most touches in opposing penalty boxes by a defender. I think it was out of everyone, and he was a defender. So it just goes to show, if he comes and delivers on what we feel his potential could be,
let me go back to you. You mentioned something, and this is why I'm scared with Man United. We sign players, I feel like I've seen it since Ten Hag. We sign players based on what we think they're going to do. Now, I'm not saying Patrick Dogu is going to be a threat. What you're saying sounds great, innit? But I feel like Man United have now become that club that are always searching for the Let me finish my point. Undiscovered person. I feel like missing out on Haaland has probably fucked up our transfer decisions. I feel like we're always trying to find that unknown star now. No, I don't. Whereas, because you remember, we used to have...
Like
cool. So Højlund was supposed to be an unknown, relatively unknown star.
No, but he's not unknown. But
when I say unknown, I'm talking about young kid who hasn't lit up the world stage yet, but we believe they will. Yeah, Xerxes as well. Like with
listen,
Anthony,
I hear
all of
you,
these
but
players that we've
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and even with Dorgu, like when people are telling me, they've seen a lot of things on YouTube. After Anthony, I don't watch
but that's
transfer
your
YouTube
point of
videos
view,
no
bro,
more,
and that's your point of
I
view.
know it is.
The
Yeah.
same, but you could, but that
I don't. So I'm not believing until I see it, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
That
That's not the
Anthony
case.
shit has
Xerxes,
traumatized
cool.
me, bro.
Anthony, cool, fair enough. But Xerxes, bro, Xerxes was in Serie A team of the season last year. You can't say that this is a guy, bro. People know about Joshua Xerxes. He was playing for back, like people know about. He might not be the highest profile player, but he's not an unknown player. He was going crazy last season. Maybe the jump to United
was he going crazy though?
Yes,
that's the question. Was he good or going crazy?
No, he was going crazy. He was I'm not even speaking about numbers. I'm talking about general play. He was going crazy, bro. Like link up play.
From what I've seen, he just looked like he was doing well in a slower league. That's what it looks like to me.
Link up play.
No, don't get to
weight
it.
of pass,
but it's
decision making.
You're gonna look better in a slower paced league.
I hear you. He doesn't have the physical attributes in terms of pace just to be getting up and down. But bro, really and truly, his issue is he knows once he fucks up, everyone's going to be on his back. If he didn't have that pressure, and that's another thing we keep on doing, but I'll get to that after. If he didn't have that sort of pressure, bro, all of these flaky touches you see him taking and all of these things, you won't see that. Yes. When, like, subconsciously, when you're scared to make a mistake, you're going to start doing stupid things. Like, even you said he gave the ball away that led to the goal. He could have kicked the ball out. He could have done so many things, but in his mind,
pass was not on. By the way, I was disappointed. I'm not saying the goal was his fault, but it started from him, and that pass was not on.
But in his mind, he's probably thinking, like, let me try and make the pass rather than kicking the ball out for them to get on my back. Yeah. The pass wasn't on. Like, again, decision making has to be better. But again, the defending is so poor, where it's just one straight ball. It's one straight ball down the sides. They've beaten the whole back line, and then on top of that, there's no desire. Maybe the fastest player running there is Harry Maguire, and that says everything.
Do you see how he's running?
Like, he's fighting for his life.
I felt sorry for him.
He nearly tripped up. He was fighting for his life to catch up. There was no Euro.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk
vibes.
Yeah,
like,
that's disappointing.
Vibes. Nobody was. Like, where's the intensity? Run. Like, the Mateta's goal was so stupid.
It's not even just intensity, it's also IQ.
Bro,
I feel like there's no IQ.
Everything.
Yeah.
Where's, like, the goal they scored was so shit, bro. A man's played one ball down the side. Munoz or whatever his fucking name is has looked up. Oh, Mateta's there. He slid the ball to Mateta. Mateta, one touch, bow, in the back of the net. Bro, do you know how close? There was like... fuck. My man could have scored. That's what I'm saying. This team pisses me off so much. My man could have scored
Mateta 10 goals in the season.
My man could have scored if he wanted to.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah,
but he squared it to Mateta. That's how much time he had. Is absolutely nasty.
I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Yeah, where do you think is the biggest problem right now? Our attack or our defense?
Our attack, because at least if we actually were scoring goals, if we scored goals, we kill teams early. There's certain games we've been in. The only reason why we've lost or drawn is because we've let the team have...
get back into the game, basically.
We've let them build confidence to the point where they think, nah, fuck you, man, we can do this. We've been in front and not killed off the game. It all stems from the same thing, or we just don't score. It all stems... Score goals.
Yeah.
Score goals. Score goals. If a man scores, like, bro, fuck everything else. If a man scores 2 goals, score 4. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't score 3 because 3 makes things. If a man scores 3 goals, score 5.
This goes back to my thing, yeah. So, cool. We signed Xerxes and Højlund, yeah, and we're looking. I don't know. I doubt it's happening. Matthias, he might be going Tottenham, yeah.
He's gone Tottenham.
Cool.
Might be. He's gone.
Yeah, cool. These are 3 players, yeah, probably under the age of all under the age of 23, yeah, or 24.
But there's no strikers out there. That's the thing. There's no strikers out there.
Now let me finish this point. Man United used to sign strikers that were established, and it's like, see, if you have a young striker, at least they'll have an older. So look, we have Cavani came. Do you know Rashford got to learn off Cavani? Rashford got to learn off Ibrahimovic.
Did he really?
But of course he did.
Really?
I'll even throw Ronaldo in the mix. Rashford got to learn off all these players. Okay, and this is why I'm scared for United.
No, but
who's Højlund going to learn from? Who's Xerxes going to learn from?
But this is why
who's Matthias Tell going to learn from?
This is why you're one of them fans that pissed me off, because when we were signing Igalo, when we were signing fucking.
Those were fixes though. We knew they were just gonna come for however long and be shipped off, and they knew that themselves.
They're old, experienced strikers. What
No,
we
but
signed,
listen, okay, go on.
We signed Garlo. He's an old, experienced striker. I don't give a fuck what you want to say. We
didn't sign him for that though,
bro.
We signed him to fill a plug. It's like there's a leak. You can fill that leak for now.
Okay,
do you know what I mean?
Him to score goals. That's what
striker
does.
Of course.
Okay, so we signed an experienced striker to score goals.
So you're gonna say Weghorst was one of those signings,
bro? He was.
Yeah, but as in when I say signing, alright, cool. See with Cavani, Cavani, Falcao, even though Falcao didn't work out.
That's what I'm saying. What?
But these are strikers that in Europe, like when I say I'm talking Champions League, we've seen it, bro.
But did we see at United?
I'm saying there's a problem with United, but at least Rashford and all other players.
But they didn't though.
Of course they learned from them.
But they haven't. They haven't. Shatty, why they haven't?
You asked Rashford if he hasn't.
Rashford
would have learned from Cavani, even in training.
He hasn't. He has not.
How has he not learned? You have these strikers to learn from, bro.
If he learned from
the runs, bro, the tenacity.
Are you fucking dumb?
Relax,
just because you're in a class there to learn doesn't mean you're gonna learn.
Bro, of course, bro. If I'm Rashford and Cavani is there, bro, I'm going to learn from this striker.
Alright, cool.
World class striker.
Now,
Ibrahimovic,
but you're chatting. Why you're chatting? Because we've seen he hasn't.
Bro, Rashford learned, bro.
What did he learn?
Bro, I think.
Okay, no. So has
see 30 goals a season. That don't happen with those strikers coming before him, bro. I promise you.
What are you talking about? Before Cavani, Rashford's best goal season before Cavani came, bro, he scored 20-something odd goals, bro.
Who was there at the club?
Bro, Garlo. Ronaldo and these man weren't there yet. Nobody was there yet. It was Rashford and Martial. What are you talking about? Rashford, Martial, Greenwood. What are you going to say? Zlatan. Bro, Zlatan was there for a year and a half, bro.
Zlatan is, bro, that's a
Zlatan wasn't there them times, bro.
So are you saying that Rashford had one of his best scoring seasons before Zlatan? It could have happened. I'm not saying it didn't.
Bro, are you saying when Zlatan signed for the club, Rashford was 18, 19. Bro, listen to what I'm saying to you. We watch Rashford day in and day out. Rashford is a winger. Rashford is not a striker. And I say that, and listen to what I'm saying. If Rashford learned from Cavani, from Ronaldo's a bit different. Ronaldo used to be a winger. If Rashford learnt from the Cavani's, the Zlatans, all of this, he'll still be at United right now. That's my whole point. He hasn't learnt from them. You can see.
No, he has. Let me tell you why he's gone. Let me tell you why he's gone.
He hasn't learnt
Bro,
from
let me
them.
tell you. He has, and I'll tell you why.
He hasn't.
Listen.
He hasn't.
All these influences have left the club because of poor. I think it's even bigger than the manager. It's definitely whoever's leading the recruitment and whatever. But cool. These players, these experienced players have gone, bro. It's like it's now on Rashford to deliver. Rashford didn't have those pressures before, bro.
How? He's always had pressures.
Listen to what I'm saying. When the big strikers were there, for instance, when Zlatan was there, Rashford didn't have to do as much. It wasn't the emphasis wasn't on him.
But listen,
we were happy with what he done, but he wasn't the main man.
Yes, exactly. When Zlatan, he wasn't the main man. That's
my point.
Yes, no, but you're chatting, Shati. Why you're chatting? Because when Zlatan came to the club, bro, Rashford was in his second season, his first full season even. Of course he's not going to be the main man. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So there's less pressure,
waffling.
But you're also learning from an experienced striker,
but he didn't learn because
how are you telling me that he didn't learn, bro?
You'll see the proof in the pudding, bro.
You can regress, right? Bro, he's regressed because he don't have that anymore, bro.
He hasn't learned.
The pressure's on him, bro, and I think that's the problem.
If it was only Zlatan, then I'll say cool. He might have regressed because it's been so long. No, Lukaku's been there. Cavani's been there. Igalo's been there. As much as you want to say, as much as I can get onto Igalo's movement and positioning is good. Weghorst, like, there's something you can pick up from every one of these strikers. I hear you that if they're there, you're going to learn. But bro, we have seen Rashford play for a long time. He hasn't learned. He hasn't. Yeah. Even this season, the simple finishes that you see these men do. Cavani, excellent at using his body. Excellent at, like, low calm finishes.
Opening and
bro, Rashford doesn't do none of these things because he hasn't taken, like, bro, as much as I defend and like Rashford, bro, he don't strike me as one of these people who is doing extras behind when Zlatan's there, he's mad on, let me see what you're doing so I can improve my game. He don't strike me out as one of those people. And his gameplay has shown us that, bro, that's not him. Unless Rashford is running in behind, he's useless.
Nah.
What do you mean? No, we've seen it. You can't say no. We have seen it, my boy. We've seen it.
I think.
Cool. What's Rashford good at? Is he good at holding up play?
I wouldn't say he's good at holding up play.
Is he good at linking up play?
Linking up, yeah, I'd say so.
No, he's not.
I'd say so. I'd say his weakness is dribbling. Like, as in, he doesn't dribble well. That's one thing I will say. And his finishing isn't always on point. But one, do you know what it is? And I think the reason why we're seeing all these things right now,
he's learned from Kobbie and
he's learned from all of these people. But as in, we've seen Man United. No, you can think that, and I don't care. Listen, we've seen. Okay, they can think that as well. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. I've let you speak. Let me finish my point, bro. See Rashford, yeah, bro. With like he's had to go through a lot of structural changes through different managers, yeah. This has messed them up. And then on top of that, yeah, the people that he was looking up to, yeah, that the strikers he could have learnt from, I believe he would have picked up things from strikers at Man United. They've gone. There's nothing there no more, bro. So of course there's going to be a natural regression if different players are playing them in different positions, first of all. Bro. Left wing, striker, this and that. Bro, there's a lot of messed up things. Even the way the team played. Ten Hag really messed up, bro.
No, but it's not. And this is what I'm saying. You're chatting shit, my boy. Like, bro, Rashford is 27 years old. He's been playing for our team for a very long time. Yeah. This is not a young player who's been played out of position. Rashford, he's the one that said he wanted to play a striker. Mourinho, if you remember, Mourinho said Rashford's best position is off the left. He's not good as a striker. Rashford was on this, I want to be a striker. As a striker, he didn't do shit. He didn't pick up nothing from all the strikers that you claimed he learned from. We saw that. He has nothing in his gameplay that even indicates that, yeah, he's learnt from Cavani, he's learnt from Ronaldo, he's learnt from Lukaku, he's learnt from Zlatan. He has nothing that indicates that. Rashford's thing before was, I've got pace, I can dribble a bit. Like, you saying Rashford can't dribble is craziness. He can't dribble now, but Rashford could dribble, bro.
Oh, back then, yeah, but I'm talking about in the last 2-3 seasons.
No, in the last year he can't dribble, but bro, even when he was scoring goals,
2 seasons, bro. At least 2 seasons, bro. I've been seeing it and complaining about it on my Twitter that this guy can't dribble.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of his game, dribbling. He's not a link-up player.
No, he's a ball carrier. He's not a dribbler.
He's not a link-up player. He's not a hold-up man. He's not a high IQ player who's going to make intricate passes and all of these things. Rashford is a running behind. Put the ball in front of him, running behind. He's got a decent finish. If you put him in enough decent positions, he's going to finish. That's his game. You can't tell me that from watching Rashford's game that he's learnt from any of the strikers that's played in front of him. You can't tell me that.
He would have naturally learnt from them.
You can't say that, bro. People go to school for their whole lives and they're still fucking stupid, bro. You can't say just because you're in a class you're going to learn. You have to apply yourself to learn, bro. That's my whole point. I hear you. We'd like to think that, yeah, cool, you've been under this person's wing, you've been under that person's wing, but bro, what's the common denominator of all these people? They complain about Rashford, bro. They complain about him, even if they don't do it.
Do you feel like the environment has helped him to develop? So,
bro, of course the environment hasn't helped him,
and I think that's the problem.
I hear that, but
bro, you're talking about man in class. No, bro, imagine being in a class, yeah, and throughout the whole year, you've had 5 teachers.
I hear that, but
do you know what I mean?
This is that's not
settling,
crazy example, but look at Greenwood, bro.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, but it's true. But it's a fucked example. He's a wrong one, but that's what I'm saying. Man can't come and talk to me about Manchester United, bro. I live and breathe my team. Don't tell me about Rashford. Like, bro, Mason Greenwood, if he was still at the club, him and Rashford would have gone through the same shit, and I guarantee you now, he'll be banging goals. Tell me I'm lying. He'll be banging goals. He'll be moving mad. However, don't get twisted. No, but it's true.
I don't do ifs. You're saying it's true. I hate when you do this. How do you know that's true, bro?
Shati, why it's true. Go on. He's scoring in the league that he's in. You're going to say, he's playing in the French league. Bro, people have gone to the French league and not scored goals, bro.
What I'm trying to say is that, bro, he's gone somewhere else, had a fresh start. I thought this is why I like the fact that Rashford's gone on loan to Aston Villa. I hope it isn't a permanent thing, but I feel like a fresh start under a manager who's implemented a style that works, that might work for a minute. I feel like he's learnt a lot from the strikers. I'm not. You can cool whatever, bro. Rashford's gonna do well this season, bro.
You are a enabler because, bro, Rashford is. If it was just Rashford, then I'll say cool, fair enough. Maybe, bro, like this is the culture at the club. Like,
so the club's the problem, is what you're saying.
Hear me out. This is the culture at the club. However, we've seen people flourish in that time. Greenwood. That's a bad example because listen, that's a bad example.
Even lockdown times. No, but really,
that's a bad. Yeah, cool. Like it don't matter. It was before. It was after lockdown.
Don't get twisted. I still think footballing wise, he's the truth.
Like
outside of it,
yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking of just straight football. Even just the time that they play together. The time that they play together, Greenwood was better than Rashford. Like, let's not lie. Let's not be silly. Rashford might have had more to his game in terms of pace and that, but bro, Greenwood left foot, right foot. Like, Greenwood was a monster. How ironic, but Greenwood's a monster. Bro. How fucking ironic. But he was a monster.
Hey, we're talking about Greenwood too much, man. Move on.
If you want to speak about people at start the club now, cool. My boy Bruno's been there for 4 or 5 years now. Cool. Like, his level is more or less the same.
But that goes to show that it's not. It might not be the player, it might be the environment, and that's why I say with Rashford, same with Bruno. I used to get onto Bruno a lot. You were even the one that made me look at Bruno differently. Hold on, wait, he's overcompensated. I deeped it and started arguing on behalf of Bruno. That's never been me. So you know how environment can affect a player. So you need to apply that to Rashford as well.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. That the environment can only affect you so much. If it was a recent thing, you'll say, yeah, it's become too much. He actually can't do it no more. But brother, this is a constant thing. The environment is not the issue. He's part of the environmental issue, bro. He's the one smoking cigarettes and dropping them in the fucking river. Yeah, he's part of the issue. As much as we don't want to admit it, as much as we like Rashford and want Rashford to do at United, bro, you can't tell me Rashford isn't part of the issue, bro.
Are you happy he's gone on loan?
I don't know how I feel. Mixed emotions, bro. Mixed emotions. At the same time, it's so weird seeing Rashford in another kit. Like, I never thought I'd see it in it. But at the same time, I support United, not Rashford.
Yeah.
Like, but Rashford's United. It's such a difficult one. But don't get twisted. I want him to go and ball out. However, ball out and be happy somewhere else.
He's got Champions League football. I mean, he could end up with a Champions League trophy at the end of the season.
The Champions League. Let's be fucking for real, bro. Let's be fucking for real. Like, let's be fucking
with Rashford, it might happen.
They're
you
not
know
winning
what I mean?
the fucking Champions League.
We'll see.
For real.
We'll see.
Anyway,
are Arsenal and Man City winning it?
No.
You didn't see what Arsenal did to Man City this weekend?
Bro, what does that mean?
Bro, they beat...
This is the worst Man City team that we've seen in the last 5 years. This is the so-called best Arsenal team that we've seen in the last 5 years. Hold on. They beat the best Arsenal team beat the worst Man City team. Cool. It doesn't mean nothing, Shati. Why? Because they're not chasing Man City this year. They're chasing Liverpool. Liverpool are gone. So cool.
No, I don't think you can say that because they're still the most current champions.
Liverpool are gone. So by the end of the season, this is what Arsenal fans are going to do. They're going to say, we didn't win the league. However, we beat Man City and we've made some progress. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, I can't lie. Very good performance, though. I won't be a hater. Very good performance. What's his name? Miles Lewis-Skelly. What a fucking bad boy. Like, not even his footballing ability, just his attitude on I don't care who you are. We're all on the same pitch. You're going to respect my team. Like, big him up. Bad boy. Fucking, who else?
Wanyeri,
his cameo. The coldest as well.
I feel like
those are the only reasons why I would want Arsenal to ever do well. Them two. Literally, them two.
You're weird, fam. I don't care about them that much.
In terms of personal achievement, like, I want them to do well, innit?
Yeah, come United, innit?
Other than that, bro, it's just at the end of the season, we're going to be in the same place. They haven't won nothing. They're not going to win nothing. We move. Like, it's calm. They're out of the FA Cup. Yeah, we knocked them out, thank you. They're going to be out of the Carabao Cup when they face Newcastle probably soon. Next week.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll take that. You're not winning the Prem unless something crazy happens.
No, they're never.
And I don't see that. So, bro, it's another failure.
Let's actually talk about the game, though, because that was actually a good game to actually watch. Because you know what? I'm done talking about United.
I don't even want to speak about football no more. I'll be so real. United have actually done me. United have, like, bro.
No. One thing I'll say, I feel like, do you feel like Man City would have lost that game with Rodri in their middle?
Yes, because Partey was immense.
Okay.
Partey was, that's another guy, even though he's a bit of a... Partey was immense. I can't lie. No, they played well. They played very well. I can't lie. Kai Havertz, though, hopefully that goal, the second one gives you some confidence because the first one we let you off, Erde scored, yeah. The second one, Odegaard scored. The second one, brother.
What, the miss?
The miss, bro. You're lucky you had a shot on target, man. Then you messed up my bet, fam. But yeah, man.
No, that was a dominant performance, yeah. You know what? Today, I knew that we're going to have to speak about United, and I didn't want to speak about them for too long, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to give Arsenal their props, you know, because I didn't expect you lot to win like that. I knew that Man City were weak, and this is Do you know what? I was even a bit scared for Arsenal because they didn't have a Saka in there. But you know what? It sounded like you lot wanted revenge, and Gabriel was really up for it, man.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Everyone's just shit. And we're the worst of... We're just the worst. We're just the worst thing.
Are we worse than Tottenham?
Yeah, we are. Tottenham score goals. If Tottenham could defend,
Tottenham be losing some games though, like weird ways.
Okay, who has Tottenham? Who has beaten Tottenham that hasn't beaten us? Crystal Palace, I'm sure they beat Tottenham. They beat us. Bournemouth, I'm sure they beat Tottenham. They beat us. Like, bro, and all of these things are at home. I cut the camera, man. I thank you for bro, stop it. You're just forcing it now, man. Thanks for another episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Let me check the league standards. Don't listen to it.
Bro, what are you like, bro?
Tottenham are beneath us. See, I told you, bro. They're shitter than us.
How much?
They're shitter than us, bro.
Tottenham are only beneath us
by 2 points
because they lost last week.
So they are worse than us, bro.
They are not worse than us, bro.
They are worse than us, bro.
What's their goal difference?
They are worse than us.
What's their goal difference?
What's their
goal difference?
Wait, chill. They are worse than us.
What's their goal difference?
-6. Ours is minus.
Okay.
No, wait, no, they're not -6. We're -6.
Exactly.
They're +11.
Exactly.
They score goals, but
their issue is
we're 14th. Do you know what they? Oh, because West Ham are beating Chelsea right now.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
They are 15th.
Listen to what I'm saying.
They are shit, bro.
They are 15th because they have no defenders. Their whole back line is injured. Their whole midfield is injured.
Still poor.
I hear that. That's still poor. But they score goals. Are you like, bro? Stop being an idiot and listen to the point.
You're talking about stop being an idiot, bro. The facts are there, bro. Man United are here. Tottenham. So we are shit. They are shitter than us.
They are not shitter than us. They are not. Because if we play them right now, what's going to happen? They're going to beat us like they have twice already this season.
Okay.
Are
they ever going to win anything? We can win Europa.
Shut up, man.
We can win Europa, bro. Remember I said it.
We'll win Europa,
man. And he's going to do a forfeit, bro.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of Put Some Red, man.
You're crazy. Fam. Bro, you're mad, bro. Man United could win Europa, bro. Remember I said it as well. That's our competition, bro. That is our competition. That's our competition.
That score goals, yeah, and all the defenders are injured.
So why are they below us?
Because all the fucking defenders are injured.
They're shit, man. I don't care. Hold on. No, they're shit. They're shit.
Are you listening?
They're shit. They're shit. They're shit.
All the defenders are injured. Listen to what
I'm saying.
They're shit.
They're shit.
The defenders are injured.
They're shit.
They don't score goals. They score more than enough goals to win matches. They can't.
They are shit, bro. Trust me, they're shit.
If they had their normal defenders, they'll be on top of us. Why? Because they won't be conceding as much.
Shit.
Bro, their first choice goalkeeper. No, bro. Their first choice goalkeeper.